back. Yes, I've been on vacation. Oh, for those of y'all who don't care about this part, the real video starts here. But for those of y'all who do mess with me, yo, like I said, vacation, life's been picking up, my actual job's been picking up. So I know sometimes the content comes out a little late, but it's gonna come out because I got stuff to talk about and it's gonna get talked about on this channel. Without further ado, let's get back to it. This is part 3 of the series. If you're not caught up, just go watch my last 2 videos. Some of us were anime fans before we even knew what anime was. Be honest, a lot of us did not start watching anime because somebody sat us down and started explaining Japanese animation. We were just kids watching Pokemon, Dragon Ball, Beyblade, Naruto, Yu Yu Hakusho, Sailor Moon, whatever old school anime you grew up on. Whatever was on Cartoon Network, Toonami, Adult Swim, 4Kids, or whatever channel you barely remember. And at that time, we weren't thinking, wow, this medium has really good storytelling potential. No, we were just watching cool characters do cool shit. Monsters fighting and people screaming until their hair changed color. We were watching kids save the world with cars and $10 Walmart toys. But somehow that became part of us. And that's the part people either forget or just haven't experienced yet when it comes to talking about anime today. See, for some people it's just content, but for a lot of people, anime is not just something we watch. It's attached to a part of us that we can't get back. It's attached to waking up early on Saturday. It's attached to watching one episode before school even though you knew you were about to be late. It's attached to your cousin putting you on, or your sibling watching it first, or your friend showing you one fight scene that changes your entire life. That's why certain anime hits different, because when you talk about the show, you're not just talking about the show. You're talking about where you were when you found it and who you were when you found it. That's why somebody can say, yeah, Dragon Ball is not perfect, but you're not making them turn on Dragon Ball, because Dragon Ball might be connected to the first time they ever thought anime was cool, or the first character they ever wanted to be like. But that's what childhood anime does though. See, it gets in before you develop all these standards, before you start caring about discourse and feeling like you need to have the correct opinion, before comment section started telling you everything was mid. You just liked what you liked. No ranking, no defending, no explaining why it deserved respect. You just watched it because it made you feel something. And that's why the anime that raised us are impossible to judge normally. Because yeah, maybe the animation doesn't hold up, maybe the dub was crazy, maybe you go back and realize, hold on, this anime was stupid. But it doesn't matter, because that anime already did its job. It gave you a memory, a feeling, a reason to rush home after school. It gave you a world to escape into even before you knew you needed one. And that's what I mean when I say some anime basically raised us. Not literally, but they shaped our taste, what we thought was cool. Some even gave us emotional damage. And whether people want to admit it or not, that stuff sticks. And no, not every anime that raised us is a masterpiece. Some of them are messy, some of them age weird, some of them should probably stay in our memories and be taken to the grave. But they still matter, because they were there before we knew how to explain why they matter. And that's what makes them special. Not perfection, but timing, memory, and feeling. And I want to know, what anime is attached to a version of you that you can't get back? Because next time I want to talk about all the anime we will never apologize for. And if you feel like everyone is always calling every show mid, go ahead and watch this video down here so you can learn why that's wrong.